Hi everyone, and welcome back to Mermaid. This is the third episode, so I'll go over what I've done so far. Last week we turned these in and stuffed them, and I started to show how I worked on the patchwork. So all the patchwork has been done and the embellishing has been done, and I did show last week this ridge of how I attached this almost fin or scale like kind of pattern. And so here she is. I've added this bit of cheesecloth, got the lace tail and a little bit of, this was a doily that I used on the mother. Here she is. So there is a similarity of the fin, except this one's got it on the tail. So I haven't covered the back, but for this arm fin, it is very thin, and I noticed as I was doing it, some people might want it facing down like this. And I've covered nearly all of the back, but I do prefer it to look like she's swimming and she's in the ocean, and having it up this way with these little bits of stuff to help with the swimming. So today we're putting this arm on. Now I have got it's either a doll's needle or a very long shishiko style of needle to use, because it'll go all the way through and not bend, because sometimes when you're going through a lot of this wadding stuff it can bend. So I hope your mermaids are going very well. And I didn't realise, but we actually have an extra week in May. So that's pretty good. Got 5 Wednesdays. I'm going to start so that my knot is on the inside. I didn't go all the way through, but you can go all the way through if you want. It's up to you. It's a little bit, maybe more like a button, the way a button's done if you go all the way through. Today I'll just show you the difference. What I did with the mother was I began to sew beads along the arm fin and then at the tail to just add some jewellery. Like, I think mermaids are the kings and queens of the sea, so why wouldn't they have beautiful shell-like jewels? So this is what we're doing today. So the arm, now the arm can be on a lot stronger. It depends on weather. So with the mother, I attached the back here to hold the arm in the position that I wanted. So when it's up on the wall, it stays in that position. So from that perspective, it's not going to matter how tight and secure it is, because you're going to have this extra security here holding that. Just show you with the mother, I used a lot of turquoisey types of beads that look a little bit like pearls or sea urchins, glass beads, pearl, these ones are Venetian glass, I think. On her arm, I didn't use them anywhere else but her arm. And on this more harem style of skirt, I've got a mixture of these are actually a gem, so they're pink quartz. Some of these are glass beads, and some of these are just children's plastic beads that have a bit of a shine on them. And this was a beautiful glass bead. So I've got a mixture, clear, pink, reds, sort of a browny red, yellows, oranges, because I thought that was very gem-like. So that's how the mother was. Of course, the child does not have to be the same. Now I'll have to cast this off because I need a smaller needle for the gem. They often have very small holes, so you'll need a beading needle or something like that. Oh, that crow's very close. It's lovely. Lovely sound. Now what you'll need to do, so I might use, I've got my little box here. Just going to see, the thing is that this child is a lot smaller, so anything I use might be too chunky if I use very similar than what I used on the mum. See, I would have used this on the mum, but I just think it's too big for the child. However, I was looking at that, but I think this one's too big as well. Maybe some smaller little ones. So I want to see if these will go through on this needle. That one doesn't. This one does, but I don't want that one at the top. Maybe one of these glass ones can go there. I haven't been too fussed about seeing the workings. I haven't minded seeing the cotton around. So where I've come up, I'm just coming in under, catching some of the material and then coming back up through. So let's see if I can show you easily. And like I said, I'm not worried about these little lines of the cotton showing, because I kind of feel a little bit like they add to a sea urchin-y sort of affair. You know, they're a bit sea urchin-y. Right, now the arm is twisting around a bit, so I might secure it back down in and through at just a slightly lower point, because it's moving quite a lot. I'll just show you the mother again. So her shoulder, she's just got some up here near the shoulder and some down here at the bottom of the fin. So I think I'm going to keep that as a part of the design. And let's put a couple down near the base of the fin here. These are going to be too big and bulky. I'd like to add a couple of these. That needle won't go through. These are sort of amber looking, probably fake amber. I don't think they're real, but if they are, I don't mind. Don't know where the hole of that is. Let's see if we can get through on this one. Yes, okay. So this is how I do it. Of course, you can choose to fill up with as many gems and jewels as you would like. Wherever you would like on the body. Just getting them in position there. Just put them in position and sew around. So these middle weeks are pretty open to interpretation and to play to your heart's desire, really. Make as many colourful, fun bits as you like. I'm just going to secure this here before moving and doing another bit over here. Might add a pearl. I think these ones have got fairly big holes, but I'll just double check the hole first. Yep, no problems. So once again, just catching a bit of the material and coming back up through. They're kind of a bit barnacle-like. Not really intending her to be a barnacle, but It's evoking the, you know, the imagery of the sea, the concept of maybe mermaids being this fantasy creature that we don't know much about, if they even exist. I'm not saying they don't. Now with this one, it's a bit of a tube. If you can get it to lie down flat a bit, more like that, it's going to give you a bit more colour. If you like it like this, you can come and stitch over and stitch it flat like that. I'm going to do it like a button, as if it's a button, and see if I can get it to just sit up like that. There, like, that's what I mean. Under and through, rather than like this, like a rock you've secured. Like that. Let's see if we can put something else in here. Maybe another one of these. What's this little glass thing here? This little pile was all off one necklace from the thrift store. And I know that they all had holes in, but sometimes finding the holes, oh no, it's too small. That's, actually, I am going to put that. I was going to say it looked a bit too big for the body, but I kind of like that creative look of it. There's a lot of variety under the ocean, so can't imagine that everything would be all exactly the same. And I did enjoy thinking that a mermaid family might have its own story. And its own genealogy and its own markings and colours and all of that. So that's the process. So you can fill this week in, putting as much on as you like, decorating it to your heart's content, finishing off patchwork. I did finish mine off. I still can do the back if I want to. If I was going to sell these as individual pieces, which may happen down the track, I would definitely do the back. So thanks for joining along, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.